Hey guys, it's Cosmos and Asali once more on the Random Talk Show. So today we have a really interesting topic for you guys, and thanks for actually watching the other video. Sorry, I just had a brain freeze. So
I'm excited because this is our second video on our YouTube channel, Random Talk Show, and today we'll be talking about the challenges of dating while overseas. And we're going to be talking from our own point of view because we're both immigrants in this country.
That's right.
And we're going to be talking about our challenges of meeting here, starting a relationship here, and trying to build something that's going to work well here.
Yeah.
So we want you all to just stick with us. Random Talk Show, Cosmos and Asali. I will talk about it. So I always want Asali to start first, you know what I mean? So, oh, she's enjoying the vibe. Eh? London girls and wait. What were you saying the other day on FaceTime? I don't catch you today, no waste time. Alright, back to the topic, Asali. So tell me what you think about dating overseas, meeting someone overseas and dating someone overseas. What has it been like for you?
Firstly, I have to tell our viewers that we're in Australia.
Oh, yes.
And we are from different countries, so if you haven't watched the first video. So Mr. C right here is from Nigeria, and I'm from Kenya.
Kenya and Cosmos. Kenya and Nigeria. Look, I know there's a lot of beef coming from the Kenyans to Nigerians, and the Nigerians are retaliating in that same measure. I understand, man.
But there's no beef, right?
Yeah, there's all love around here, man. All love around here. So if you're Kenyan and you're listening to us, please show some love. If you're Nigerian, just show some love.
Yes.
So she's gonna be talking about dating someone here. Just tell us a little bit about the experience, in the past before we met. So, and I'm also going to tell you how it's been for me also, you know what I mean? So, want to share with our viewers, want to share with our listeners what it's been like dating overseas, especially when some people come overseas to go to uni or to school and also wanting to start a relationship because we're not young anymore, you know what I mean? People want something worthwhile, some people want a relationship that's going to take them to the next level. So, want to talk about what it's like dating here. So Asali is going to just give us an introduction of how it's been for her, and then I'm going to also tell you what it's been like for me dating here as well. So Asali, the ball is in your court.
Right. Okay, guys, I've been here for a while, and I think I really got used to. One thing I'll say about being overseas, it's not like being at home in Kenya. I don't know about Nigeria, but in Kenya, people are very social. You're constantly meeting people, either in church, either on the street, the local, like the people you've grown up with, like people know each other, Not only do you know your neighbor, you know your neighbor who's like, I don't know, like 5 kilometers away. Like everyone who lives in your neighborhood. Well, here you can live in your house for 10 years and you won't know your next door neighbor. Like you know how they look like, but you've never spoken to them. You don't have like kind of a neighborly relationship. So what I'll say about here, it's a very individualistic community. So if you really do not put an effort into going out and meeting people, you might never really meet people.
Yeah, especially here, what sells in this part of the world is online dating.
Yeah.
So if you're not registered, like back in where I'm from Nigeria, and like she said, it's a very social environment.
It's easy to meet someone.
Like it's easy, like on your street, they get what's up? You know what I mean? Like you just easily talk to anybody because nobody's gonna tell you, oh, you're harassing me. I'm not saying that is good, but
because you have a lot of things in common. So you have things to talk about.
Yeah.
But here, firstly, like even if you're just randomly talking to someone, like it's like, what's your purpose? And people do meet in supermarkets or in the gym or whatever, but it's like a long shot. It's easier to meet someone back home.
Meeting someone
here. And also I feel like for me, being that like growing up in Australia and knowing that I'm not the ideal beauty, like it's like back home a lot of people would be approaching me, like in Kenya I'd be entering a matatu and I'll tell the colors here, like I've got
that's the best story ever, man.
And the conductors would let me like ride for free because I'm wearing a jeans and my bum is big, man. My bum is big. So be like, hey, sister, come and sit here, So they'd be like, so I would get free like, like I wouldn't have to pay bus fare.
Yeah, you know.
I went to, I went to this place in Nairobi, like they sell like traditional food, like for Kenyans, it's Kosewes. I went to Kosewes, and this random guy, like this guy who could be someone's dad, like started hitting on me, and I was with my mom. Like in Kenya, people just hit on you, and you're a beautiful lady. You go to the club, someone will send drinks to you, whatever.
Yeah.
Like here, very rarely that happens.
Yeah, because look, it's different world. We've got a very cultural upbringing. We've got a kind of a community and close community upbringing where you've been, even someone who doesn't even know your family or doesn't even know you, but they know your dad or your mom can caution you on the street and tell you, come, you're doing something
but
bad.
Here it's not the same.
Yeah, here it's not the same.
Yeah.
So in relationship aspect, this has a lot of effect in having a relationship here, because you think you want to meet someone just like how you meet people back where you're from. It's not easy.
It's not easy. And also another thing. Oh, sorry, you finish.
So meeting someone here, the challenges are really they're really very tough, because you expressing yourself is difficult.
Yeah.
A lot of laws, like the things you can do, back. Sometimes they don't even catch your joke. You say something interesting, like they don't catch your joke. What is interesting to her might not be interesting to someone. And this is even your accent is hard for them to understand.
Yeah.
Not just any person, not just maybe the Australian people, even from your own, your own society, from the people who have who share the same skin color. They find it difficult to understand you because you've got a thick accent. Where you from? I really don't know. Your joke is boring. Where you from? What are you talking about? What are you saying? You get a lot of what do you mean? What do you mean? What are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Are you talking about me? That I'm
No. I'm just talking generally. Like this is what I've heard, and so to date someone here, it's really like
you like people from UK. Like let's say, maybe like the Kenyan community. We are not a lot of us. We are actually maybe now second generation of maybe Kenyan community or African community. So there's not a lot of us. There's not a lot of options also.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's just that you do not get the right person in your own community, and then while you're here, you kind of have to think outside the box. You might not end up dating the same nationality as you. You have to think. If your thought is to date someone from the same country, I think.
Look, I'm gonna tell you from my own stables, like coming abroad is exposure one. It's a lot of challenges, a lot of lessons to learn, and I've learned that meeting a lot of people, you need to understand that we are all created equally.
Yeah.
The same morals you have. Some of these people have this moral.
Yeah.
So, sometimes our parents are telling us, you need to find someone from your country. But for crying out loud, you're in a very diverse, multicultural environment that you can't really find someone who is from your side.
There might be 10 people from your country.
They don't even match what you're looking for.
And 9.5 do not match.
You know what I mean? So you can find someone from a different part of the world who actually meets your standard. And look, this is life.
Yeah. So
you just have to be open to it. You just have to accept it that this is where you live in, and especially when you've never been married before and you want to settle down, and let's say God blesses you with a good girlfriend, and you're like, oh no, she's not from my country. Oh no, he's not from where I'm from.
Can't cook my food.
You know what I mean? Like
or
that is why people learn each other. You know what I mean? So look, I've eaten virtually anything. I've eaten food from Ethiopia. I've eaten food from Sierra Leone. I've had heaps of Kenyan food. Like I've had mandazi, I've had kachumbari, I've had ugali. Look, I can keep naming them, and it hasn't hurt me, man. Like every day I wake up, I'm even wanting more of it. So this is like I'm learning, I'm developing myself, and I feel like. Okay, fine. This is where I am. I need to embrace it. You know what I mean?
Embrace it. That's right.
Yeah, so all you
and
need
also
to do.
Time factor, babe. Time factor. People here are constantly working 24 hours. No time to socialize.
No time, man.
That's why online dating really
works here. Like a whole lot of people have 4 or 5 online dating accounts. And I mean, it's a way.
Work,
it's way
you drive
to go.
home.
Yeah.
If you're in that routine, you might never get to meet anyone because there's no time. You literally from your office, you drive back home and.
The day is gone, man.
Yeah, the day is gone.
So challenges are very, very, very real, bro. They're really difficult in language barrier. You don't understand the person. You want your mom to speak to this person. Where is this person from? They're from maybe let's say they're from Ethiopia. Ethiopia. But that is what it is. So a lot of even for you, living with a girl who is not from your country, you need to. So do not bring that idea on the table, because look, I'm just going to tell you straight away. If you're looking for someone from your country, do not date, do not try to have any affair with someone from another part of the world. Just focus on having someone from your country. Don't ruin anyone's life. You know what I mean?
That's
so.
right.
As for me, I found someone I want to be with, and that's what I want to do. I just want to stick with this person, and I'm praying that, okay, this should happen, this should work out for me and work out for her. So you know what I mean? So a lot of challenges, and only when you stay around would you be able to adapt and embrace it. And I'm going to tell you one thing, it's really beautiful when you mingle with other people from another part of the world, because you're going to learn a whole lot of things. Like I'm telling you right now, I'm learning how to speak Swahili. I may not be good at it, but I'm developing myself. It's one of the you know, like, things I've been able to embrace coming here.
And he's done it really well.
Yeah, and I can't keep myself in one particular, because a lot of people, look, I'm not gonna lie, this happens. A lot of people come from, I'm gonna use my country as an example. A lot of people come from Nigeria. They come here. They also want to roll with the same Nigerian people, or Nigerian, all their friends.
And it's not like it's a bad thing.
It's not
but
bad thing,
like
but
if that's what you intentionally do that, and you want to close other people out.
So how are you
there might be other
developing?
people who are really cool out there, but you're closing yourself, especially in a diverse community.
Yeah. Your boss might be from South Africa at work. Your boss might be, you know, how would you relate to your boss? Because they give a lot of opportunities to people from different countries in this place, in different companies.
So like, actually, having like a diverse community, it's a positive thing. So it's really good if you can network. If you can network, if you're living overseas. And open yourself. When you're trying to engage with other nationalities, like, kind of just be open about it. Don't just kind of go there and be a different. What I find is Africans become a different versions of themselves. They want to go into, let's say you're amongst Australians, or you're amongst, you know, different kind of people. You laugh at their jokes if you do not understand. You know, you want to fit in, you change your accent, even though you know. I feel like you should be yourself, and like, we've end up having friends from different countries who really embrace us. You have like. He has like the most diverse friend.
I'm friend from Pakistan.
And he speaks the same with the same Nigerian accent. Like, look, I'll tell you something.
When I started my university here, I met people from, you know, different parts of the world: Pakistan, India, China, Africa, Kenya. You know, in some other African countries, I can't remember, but every time we try to talk and they tell me, like, I speak English, they're like, oh bro, we don't understand. I'm like, oh, see, if I want to talk to them, do you know what I say to them? Like, look bro, I want to say something, be quiet, pay attention and listen to me. Because I'm not going to change who I am for anybody. This is who I am. I wasn't born here, so this is my accent. I'm going to speak how I can speak. And you have, because your English is not even better than my one, but it's just that it's just different accents. You know what I mean?
Taking your time to embrace someone else.
Take your time to listen to me. You will understand me, because I speak really good English for you to hear what I'm saying and understand what I'm saying. So listen attentively, and over a period of time, I don't even have to stress it anymore. They just hear me, and they also talk, and I just hear them. You know what I mean?
And the fun thing about it is they actually end up loving you, because loving you for you being yourself. Being yourself, because. And I found that, like, being in high school here, I really tried to fit in. So I would change my accent. I would, you know, like, I wouldn't bring like food from Kenya to school. I would try and really assimilate, like, be exactly like them. But I found out that I was only showing one side of myself, and I really could not be myself. I could not tell the jokes that I wanted to tell. I could not tell them my experiences as a you know, someone who grew up in Kenya and came here. Like, I couldn't share my experiences, and the reason for that was, like, I don't know, I felt like I need to fit in, so I need to change myself to be like them. But then after a while, after being here for a long time, I realized actually me being myself, people, like, I find like people at my workplace, people like my friends, they appreciate my experiences, they want to know more about Kenya, they're open to, I haven't, you know, had friends who are like, oh, you know, we want to come to Kenya with you, we want to, and it's just, for me, just being myself, and I'll bring food.
Come to Nigeria, take it from me, man.
I'll bring food to work, and I'll be so interested to eat, and that's how, like, and I think for me, like, I really love that about Cosmos is that you're yourself no matter who you're talking to.
I don't
That
change for nobody,
you will
man.
eat with your hands no matter where you are. You know, you will say you will speak, in pidgin whenever you want to if you're trying to get a joke. And
Yeah,
his
because-
friends actually catch it, and his
Yeah.
friends were actually speaking pidgin to him now.
That's the idea. You need to, in
Yeah.
fact, like, you can't go to a place and it to pass through you. You need to pass
Yeah.
through that same system as well. So these people make me want to speak their language. Like I have heaps of Indian friends, and when we're talking, they use a lot of Indian words, and they try to speak English. I'm like, don't worry about it.
pick
Just
up.
I pick it. So sometimes when I'm speaking with them, I add pidgin English, and they're like, "What?" I'm like, "You need to understand it too." So we started doing that to ourselves. I'm like,
Yeah.
you can't speak your Hindi and expect me to understand it, and you won't explain to me. So if I'm talking to you, I will use pidgin as
Yeah,
well.
so
And they're
that-
like, okay, explain to me. I'll explain to them. Now they
Exactly,
understood
they
me.
understood.
I can't throw my language away because of you. I can't throw my morals away because of you know what I mean. Like I'm not
Yeah.
doing anything bad. I'm only trying to just live my life.
Yeah.
Because you pay same bus fare, I pay same bus fare. You pay
That's
school
true.
fees, I pay school fees.
That's true.
What's the difference between
Yeah.
you and I?
Anyways, we're gonna end up there
So
because
thank
we're
you guys
taking
for
the
listening,
time.
man. Random
Those
Talk
are
Show, Mr.
the
Cosmos, and I
challenges.
said, yeah, these are the challenges of having a relationship abroad or overseas, because all these things we just talked about incorporated together affects
Yeah.
how you relate with people.
Yeah.
And if you're having a relationship, I'm just gonna tell you to try to be more open and more embrace it, accept it that this is where you are. This is how it's going to be. It can't change. It can't change to any
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
You just need to embrace it. They say if the mountain cannot go
Parenting
to
is a beautiful thing.
yeah,
guys.
like they say, if the mountain
Yeah.
can go to Muhammad should go to
Yeah.
the mountain. So,
Yeah.
my people, man, know what you want for yourself. Embrace the cultural difference. You gotta love it, you gotta like it, and you gotta accept it the way it is. Thank you for
Amen.
listening. Subscribe, Random Talk Show. Drop your comments. Tell us how you feel. If you don't like this video, want you to drop your hate comments.
Yes.
If you like it, want you
We
to also
want your
tell us
hate
what you
comments
feel.
too.
Thank you for liking us. Thank you for subscribing to Random Talk Show. See you next time. Out.
Bye.